G'day coppers and welcome back to All Things Halo. So, the graceful AliExpress gods have provided us with this. The fake 1000 Toys June A266, and let me tell you, I've been excited, I've been hopeful, and I have been fully filled with faith that they were going to do this, and they did. I'm honestly hoping that AliExpress just releases all of these fake figures because, honestly, they look really good on a shelf, and I don't really want to spend, like I said in my last video, hundreds of dollars to get them imported in from overseas. Why pay hundreds of dollars when you can just literally pay a fraction of that, get a somewhat okay figure, but this thing's gonna look great on your shelf anyway, so there's no point spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars at this point when you can get pretty much the exact same thing for literally a fraction of the price. And let me be clear, again, I am not throwing any shade or any hate towards 1000 Toys. Their products are beautifully detailed, beautifully designed, some of the best action figures you can get on the market. However, for some international folks like myself, the price tag and also the availability is just not there for us, so this is going to be our next best option. Alrighty, let's crack it open and see what's inside. So just like last time, the box is awfully beat up, and thankfully there was nothing damaged inside of mine, which is fantastic. Now, initial thoughts when unboxing, it looks really good. They even include one instruction manual, unlike last time where I had two, but everything kind of just sits in there, so be careful that you don't open this thing upside down, otherwise everything's going to fall out. Now, first impressions are really good, and at face value, he looks great. So he looks great. Now let's see if it's practical. He does have these loose feet, which were present on both Master Chief and the Noble Six, which is a little bit annoying, but this could just be something that we see going forward. So the knees are nice and firm, a little bit too firm for my liking, but it's much better than the Noble Six, so that's great to see. The upper leg articulation feels pretty good as well, good range of motion. However, he does have a little bit of trouble standing up, even with the slightest tap he falls straight flat on his face. Now, something interesting with the headpiece, I noticed that his visor was almost protruding from its socket. So I decided to give it a little push and it just slips straight back in. So if you do have that same issue with yours, all you need to do is just give it a little push and it should just slot straight back in there and look pretty good. Now the head articulation is pretty basic, but it feels pretty good. It's not too loose, it's not too tight, it just feels nicely secured, which is good. Now the instructions mention this little piece is removable, and it definitely is, so don't miss that. You get little peg holders for your little additional weapons, so this is a really nice addition considering my Noble Six and Master Chief did not come with this, so that's a really nice upgrade to see. Now the sniper feels pretty nice. These little leg parts are a little bit tight and feel a little bit rigid, so don't pull on them too hard because they will break. Overall, the sniper looks alright. There's not too much going on here. It's one solid piece, so it's not too bad. Now the Magnum's just a Magnum. I'm not going to touch too much on it. It looks pretty good. It's a bit flexible, so don't stress about breaking it because it should be fine. Now there's an abundance of hands, you know what they're used for, different styles, different poses, different weapons, different whatever. The paint apps on them actually do look quite nice though, so that's pretty cool. Now for some QC issues, his little leg pouch and his ghillie suit hood just kind of sit there and they fall off really easy. This paint here on his arm is obviously a different color and it's not sprayed on very well. This little cord was also like, I don't know, the glue kind of went white and it snapped off, so it feels a little bit weird. And there's the ghillie suit, how it just kind of sits on there, it's a little bit strange. The bullet tips are also not gold, they're brown. That's a nitpick, I know. But this bag is honestly on there pretty well, so that's nice. The knife just kind of swivels, it's kind of whatever. So there we have it. That is the June knockoff A266. And it's really bizarre because in other parts of this figure is better quality than the Noble Six, but then there's like other parts that feel like are less quality. It's really odd. Take Noble Six for example, he's like super loose and you can barely stand him up because he just falls over all the time because he's looser than a frickin' wet noodle. June on the other hand, this guy is firm, all of his joints feel really good. I mean, he still has that bit of a toe issue, but still, overall, the quality is much higher within the figure structure itself. The paint apps and the quality kind of around the figure itself is a little bit different, but overall, wet noodle, dry noodle. So look, just remember, your June A266 may be completely different to mine. Yours might be terrible, amazing, better quality, less quality, who knows? This is just what happens when you order from AliExpress. Now the biggest question, is June worth it? And I have to say, 100% yes. He's not without his flaws, don't get me wrong on that. But this figure is actually really, really good for the price point, and that's what we've seen consistently with the Master Chief, with Noble 6, and now we're seeing it with June. And now it's safe to say, we got June, when's Carter coming? When's Emil coming? When's Cat coming? You know, everyone's eventually going to make it in this bootleg series. June A266 is done. Now, if you did enjoy the video, feel free to like and sub if you want to. Also comment down below what your quality was like for this figure, because I would love to know. Was yours good, consistent, damaged, broken, weird little defects here and there? I'd love to know. I'd love to compare quality. And as always guys, take it easy and I'll catch you in the next one.